One of the greatest realizations that we can ever have is that it's not out there. It's not out in the world. You see, the world is not your mirror. It's not your master. It, it is there to be a reflection, and you don't need to fix the world to find peace. You need to shift the lens through which you are perceiving it. Every frustration, every judgment, emotional trigger is an invitation to look inward. The world simply reflects the beliefs, the wounds, and the narratives you still carry. And until you heal them, you'll keep seeing them everywhere you look. You see, peace, inner peace, true peace, comes from alignment, not control. The moment you align with truth, not your story, not your ego, but spiritual truth, you stop needing the world to behave in a certain way. You're no longer tossed around by outer conditions because your foundation is eternal, it's also internal. True freedom begins when you realize your emotional state is not dependent on circumstances, but the clarity and alignment you have with your inner world. I know that's not easy to grasp, but that's the only thing you can grasp. Key thing that I've learned as I study, as I speak, as I continue to talk with people is that my perception differs completely from everybody else's, and theirs as well. So perception is the fact that there are let's say there's 8.3 billion people in the world. There's 8.3 billion people having a perception of what's going on in the world right now, a different. So where are you going to hold your focus? How are you going to hold your attention? I know the last 2 nights, I've been trying to figure out what's going on with me. I haven't been able to sleep because I'm getting up every half hour to go to the bathroom. Then finally, last night it hit me as I went to bed at 7:30. I have a urinary tract infection. All the symptoms, everything is there. And I said to myself, what can I do about that right now? The answer was nothing. So I said, I'm going to get up every 30 to 45 minutes. Well, there's no reason why I can't go right back to sleep. And you know what? I did. So I don't feel, I don't feel tired because I was able to get sleep. It was just broken up into segments. And now I'm taking action to heal the UTI. And people are saying, well, what do you do, Lee? Well, I'm going to take an antibiotic for this because I don't know of any other way that'll work. And so with that, I know that I'll heal within the next couple days. But I'm not letting myself get down on it. I'm not letting myself feel sorry for myself. I did have the blessing yesterday. Guess what I did? Something I never do. I took a 2.5-hour nap. Yeah, what a great thing. So I'm looking at this and I'm sort of saying, this is a time for me to slow down, a time for me to reflect, a time for me to reflect on that the body is not something to be taken for granted. It's to be appreciated, to be honored, to be listened to. You see, it's the state of mind inside that creates all of our experience. Like you can take that with a relationship. You can take that with a job. You can take it with anything. How do you see the world from that inner being? I'm in my 53rd year of marriage, and my wife, Jean, and myself, we don't look like we're 21 and 20 when we got married. Not at all. We look very different. But you know what hasn't changed? Our energy. The energy, the emotional field that we put out is probably greater now than it was then. And I hold that intention in my mind that what I'm attracted to is the energy. It's not the physical body. It's not how much my partner does for me. Those things wear off. But if you have an energetic connection, I don't know, can it get any deeper than that? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I don't have any way to compare it to what's right or wrong. All I have is one thing. What? My own perception. And for me, it works. It truly works. Because I can't tell you, I don't know if I could be happier. And let's take that word out. I don't know that I could feel more fulfilled. Happiness is something that goes up and down. When I'm getting up in the middle of the night every half hour, I'm not happy. I just realize it's part of the process and I can't fight what is. I accept it and I adjust my focus on it. This stuff that we talk about here every day can be applied to any aspect of your life. So if you're out there and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. Rev Lee Wolak. Love to have you follow us. Or you can look for me on a podcast. All these talks are also on the podcast channels. Again, Rev Lee Wolak. So with that, it's a great day to be alive because it's all about how you perceive it to be. With that, remember, it's not out there. It's in here. Much love and aloha.